Hey Aries, welcome to your October 2017 tarot reading with Oracle if necessary and a little bit of astrology. So, Aries, you are a cardinal sign. This means you are a self-starter and initiator. You're the first sign of the zodiac. You're kind of the newborn of the zodiac. So obviously that's an initiative act, being born. You are ruled by Mars, the war god. So very active, fiery, can be impulsive at time energy. In your constellation at the moment in the sky, we've got Aries in retro, no, not Aries, I'm sorry, Uranus in retrograde. So to add to your energetic, fiery nature, there's an unpredictable energy there with Uranus in retrograde. So be aware of that, be aware of the tendency to act before thinking. I'm not saying that's a good or a bad choice, but be aware of it, okay? Other things that are happening, Mars, your ruling planet, has been in Virgo, sort of chasing his girlfriend Venus, right? And the archetypal male, Mars, is moving into Libra with her to join up with her. That is her ruling. She rules that constellation, Libra, the seventh house. That's relationships. And with you in relationships, this is bringing your energy, the Martian energy, to relationships, to the seventh house. So, the assertive expression of who you are as it relates to other people. And as it relates particularly to relationships with the other. So with the other, I mean the opposite. So if you're male, this is your relationships with female. If you're female, it's the other way around. If you don't identify gender-wise, then this would be someone who relates to an opposite of theirs. So if you are a blend of things, this would be you relating to someone who's an extremist in one direction or the other. That makes sense. This could also be you relating to yourself as it has to do with gender, because we're all both male and female, anima and animus. This could also be you relating to two polar sides of yourself, the hard worker versus the lethargic sloth, right? So it's opposites, really, okay? But usually because we're talking about Venus and Mars, your ruling planet, we're talking about the archetypal male and female energy. All right, other things going on. Jupiter, the sky god, expansive energy, has moved from Libra, that's the relationship constellation, seventh house, into the eighth house, Scorpio, ruled by Pluto, lord of the underworld. This is death and sex and other people's money and old childhood stuff, formative stuff, all the shadow stuff. So when the sky god, who is an expansive energy, makes his way down to the underworld, the land of shadows, those things we don't necessarily like to look at, but are important and are definitely part of us. He kind of blows it up, so it's kind of like a miner blowing up a pathway through a mine. So you're mining through your bullshit, basically. It's a great time for self-reflection. And I know with Pisces having Neptune in retrograde and having Chiron in retrograde, the wounded healer, we've been doing a shit ton of self-reflection, looking at the past. Why do we do what we do, right? The North Node is, currently also in retrograde for the good portion of October in the sign of Leo. But again, and not something that Aries likes to do. We like to move, to act, to initiate. Again, cardinal. But for us to move forward, we have to understand our past. So keep that in mind as you make choices, make decisions, interact with people and with yourself. Okay? And I think that's about all I wanted to cover astrologically. So let's get into your reading. We're going to do a Celtic cross reading. We are using the Universal Rider-Waite-Smith. This is just a recoloring of the original Rider-Waite-Smith. And this is a Celtic cross spread for Aries for October 2017. This is Aries, ruled by Mars, newborn of the zodiac, the assertion, I am here, I am me, with the rest of the world. Very fiery, active energy, currently with Uranus in retrograde in your constellation, which is an unpredictable energy. So there could be a tendency to be impulsive in our actions and decisions and in things that we say. So give a little bit of thought before acting or speaking. Aries, a couple more here for October 2017. Aries, October 2017. All right, Holy Hecate, Cosmic Soul. What does Aries, cardinal sign, ruled by Mars, with Uranus retrograde energy, need to know for October 2007? Thank you. Got it. All right, we got 5 cards here. Start with the first. So there's a Capricorn either on your mind or in your life. This is the Queen of Pentacles. The energy around this is, it looks like a broken relationship. This is the Two of Cups in reverse. So something that didn't work out. This could also be, this could be a person in your life, a mother figure. A lot of people dealing with mother figures right now. A large portion of our population has the astrological aspect of Pluto in Virgo, which has a lot to do with early development with the mother and issues around that. Recent past. Looks like you were resting on something, taking refuge from something. Foundation for this. The Magician in reverse. This is another Earth energy, although ruled by Mercury. This is kind of like a Virgo card in reverse. So that could be that you didn't use all of the resources you have available to you. And then on your mind. So it looks like you want either your family is on your mind, your loved ones are on your mind, or you have a goal of some kind of a family life with someone. So this is on your mind. This is something that you want. It has something to do with a Capricorn or possibly a maternal figure. But it looks like a coupling of some kind. So you may have been dating a Capricorn, male or female, or someone who doesn't gender identify, or someone who cross-identifies gender-wise. But the energy is definitely Capricornian. This is another cardinal sign. And it looks like there might have been some kind of coupling. And this person might have represented another aspect of you, your female aspect, perhaps, because Aries is a masculine sign because of its elemental attributions. And Mars being your ruling planet, Mars, the god of war, is the archetypal male. Capricorn is an earth sign, which tends to be feminine, that has a feminine attribution, but also a cardinal sign. So whoever this party is, this other person is, you see them, they've impacted your life, but whatever coupling or friendship that you came to, if it was a friendship or a relationship, intimate relationship, it went awry, there was a misunderstanding or something. And in the recent past, you've just been sort of, I guess, leaving it alone. But you have a desire for something more in your life. So let's see what's in the near future. Ooh, sorry. The Sorrow card, the Heartbreak card. Now, I'm sorry that that's the near future. Sometimes heartbreak has to happen because there's a lesson in it for us. Okay? I know it's not fun, but sometimes that has to happen. Oh, let's see what's going on with you. So it looks like you're letting go of some kind of an addictive behavior or some kind of need to hold on to what you perceive as safety. You're letting it go. This could be you letting go of the need for things to be a certain way. This is the Capricorn energy as well, but on a archetypal. So if this is a Capricorn from your past, you need to let that party go. If you had wanted something with that Capricorn, this looks like it's kind of specific here because we're looking at 2 Capricorn cards here, 2 major arcana cards here. I'm getting 2 things from it. The Magician, I believe, is related to you. And it looks like you did not use all the tools at your disposal. See, the Magician is a Mercury energy, which is an intellectual energy, okay? Um, but it's mercurial, so it's movement, which you like, right? On your table there, you've got all 4 elements, which means you've got all 4 tools. And the limnus gati above your head indicates that you have an eternal ability to maintain and use all resources. You notice he's making, or she, again, I think it's an androgyne, making the as above, so below. You have an understanding and all the tools that you need, but you're not using them. And your goal appears to be happiness, relationships of some kind, love, a family life, some kind of family life. But it didn't work out with this Capricorn, and it had something to do with you. And you haven't been thinking about this lately. You've been kind of letting your mind rest from this situation, but it looks like it's made its way to, it seems like this was the last attempt, last relationship you tried, and you're wanting to, you still want this family life, you still want love, but your attempts might yield sorrow. This Capricorn may not be good for you. You might need to let the Capricorn go, or the Capricorn may not be someone who is the Capricorn might be moving beyond an addiction themselves. Or you need to let the Capricorn go. Well, we'll get more. Sorry. People see you. People see you as happy as having all the friends in the world. 9 of Cups. You're surrounded by good relationships. Cups are the element of water. That is love, relationships, interacting with other people. So other people perceive you as being happy, as being fulfilled in love and in relationships and things like that. So that's good. Other people see you that way. And again, maybe you're giving up something. This may not be a Capricornian energy. It's just kind of uncanny. Maybe you're giving up some kind of an addiction or some kind of behavior that has, or like I said, a desire for the safety of what you perceive as safety, stability. Your worst fear or your greatest hope is you. So the Queen of Wands is the Aryan card. Cardinal energy are queens, and fire would be Aries. So it looks like you feel in your own mind that you are your greatest ally and your worst enemy. I hope that makes sense. Final outcome. Okay, so the 3, this is good. This is the 3 of Wands. So this indicates that if you notice the 3 of Wands, Wands are a fire energy, which relates to you. Some kind of action that you've taken, something you've invested, you're waiting for the returns on that investment. So this is neither positive nor negative. This is just actually, whenever you make a decision on this, I really believe it's a Capricorn, and it looks like you need to let the Capricorn go. If you don't, if you still stay here in this situation of not using your energies correctly, not using the tools that you have, not only are you not going to get what you want, which looks like a family and loving relationship environment, you might get some heartache in the near future. Nothing huge, just a little bit of sorrow, okay? But if you move beyond this Capricornian energy, whatever relationship you're in now, whatever Capricorn you're seeing, if you move beyond that, it's not really serving you. Use that initiative, that trailblazing Aryan energy, and move beyond this Capricorn feeling, this feeling or love or relationship or connection with the Capricorn, and see what happens. Once you make, for every action there is a reaction, right? So for every investment that you make, there'll be a return on that investment. If you do not move on from this energy, which isn't good for you, it looks like, this is the 3. This is the return on your investment, some sorrow. If you do take that initiative, in other words, the low octave and the pot and the high octave of Aries, your worst fear and your greatest hope is you. So if you take the low octave and you're stubborn and you stay stuck on and focus on and sort of ruminate on this relationship that you're in, this Capricornian either person or energy that you're in, then it's going to lead to fairly immediate heartbreak. If you instead take that enterprising, pioneering Aryan part of you and take a step and give up that or move on from that or break up with that Capricorn, then you'll be in a nice neutral position here to see what ships come in so that you can meet this goal that you have. And it's a worthy goal. Everyone deserves to have a family and love and the nurturing support of a partner and friendships and love and intimacy too. Everybody deserves that, you included. Yeah. So for this, use the high octave of you, make a move, don't wait any longer, make a move, use the pioneering energy instead of the stubborn energy, and get this 3, the neutral point of waiting for things to come back to you and of opening your doors, breaking up with one person to make room for another, right? That's what this would indicate. Okay, I'm free now. What kind of ships are out there? Who can I invite into my harbor? Dirty stop out. Rather than, oh, I don't know, I'm kind of fixated on this person. I'm going to stay stuck here and find that I'm going to get the same thing that I've gotten in the past, which is pain. I hope that made sense. Okay, Aries. I hope that made sense to you. If you have questions on what we just covered, feel free to leave those questions in the description box below or email me at memes@hotmail.com. You can find the link for that in the description box below this video. Also use that if you'd like to book some kind of a reading, a personal reading. The prices are very reasonable. All right, Aries, that is it. Enjoy the new moon in Libra on the 19th. That's your opposite sign. And I will see you next month. Take care.